So how did you end up in church like that for 10 years? And by like that, I mean...
So I'll put it to you this way. My mom's voice was very strong in my life. Very strong. And I used to listen to her a lot. So
Guidance.
Yeah, so everything. So I have a dad. My dad is alive. But I never talked to him. I used to talk to my mom. So everything that I wanted, it was mom, 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 mom. So I was a little puny mama's boy. Okay? So eventually, mama was able to win with this church business, because every day when I would go wake up, I have a bitch in my house, you guys, I'm just from bombing the shit out of her. Then mama would call, say, no, have you been to church? Go to Pastor Morevi's church, it's a good one. Eventually, that shit got to me. I was like, fuck it. And then I met this guy, and this guy was a guy called Daniel. So at the time we used to be friends with Robert Brale.
Yeah.
So through him, I met Daniel. A guy's called Daniel Wabala. And Daniel Wabala has an amazing mind. Yeah, an amazing mind. And he knew everything about the Bible. And I would ask him questions and everything. And I'm like, man, this is nice. I'm enjoying this, because it would be like a debate. You see the way we're talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was enjoying that shit and everything. And then I was like, hey, bro, you need to start your own church. Because for me, I'm a serial entrepreneur.
So are you looking at it as a business at the time?
Of course, I'm looking at growth. Everything has to grow. That's why when I came in here, I'm already looking at growth. You remember
Yeah.
So for me, that's how I look at everything. So even when I looked at Sonko, I was like, hey, bro, growth.
Growth.
So when I looked at him, I was like, bro, with all this information, imagine if you had your own congregation. You can grow that. Because we want to hear this. If I want to hear what you're saying, then many people want to hear it. And indeed, it worked, because I helped him open a church.